if we retrace our steps a little bit, we might find something here. If we're all just here right now as awareness, okay? And I think we all can agree that we are aware, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're just here as awareness. Just allow that to sink in for a minute. Well, we want to find, see, there's a dilemma here. We're talking about potential dilemmas. And the amazing thing is that there are no dilemmas, really, at all. None. So now we're here as awareness, and we're not moving from there. This moment is here, awareness is here. This moment is here, awareness is here. Now, there is no time here either. There are no problems here. There is nothing to do. There is no enlightenment to seek. There's no bondage. There are no problems here at all as awareness. Now, problems...
But I have bills to pay.
Right. Problems can come in.
And they're due next week.
Problems can come in, and they do. But how do they come in? Let's notice this mechanism of how problems come in, how your life becomes complex and difficult. Now we have to wonder, when we see this, how problems come in, into pure awareness, where there are no problems, and we're perfectly present.
Last month we didn't have enough money to pay the bills. I'm kind of worried that we're not going to have enough money this next month.
Really? I know. I feel the pain of that right now. Because I'm the body, and
but
that's
you said
what I'm
there
feeling.
weren't any problems here now.
You know, it's just, this is actually too simple for the mind to comprehend. The peace that passeth all understanding. The joy that passes all understanding. It really does pass understanding. We have to bring the mind in to this moment. We have to bring our concepts. We have to bring our knowledge that is, first of all, it's made up. All of our concepts are communication. They're words, they're symbols, and they're memories of past experiences. But worse than that, they're actually false definitions of who we are. They're limited definitions. And what actually operates as pain and suffering to us is conditions, mental conditions. What operates as pain and suffering to us is limitations. It's taking the enormity of life, the totality of consciousness, and then doing an autopsy on it with our minds, dissecting it and fragmenting it into limited experiences and a limited sense of self. And the only way that we can create a limited sense of self is to think one, to conceptualize one. Just staying away from that process alone. All the great teachings of spirit talk about being still. Be still.
But you can't just be still for your entire life. I mean, there's things that you do in your life, and there's things that you desire and you want, and of course, society tells us we should go to school, we should be educated. And of course, there's an infinite amount of areas you can be educated in.
Okay, now, I agree with you. And I want to clear this up. I want to make it as clear as I possibly can. I'm going to try to do this. We're always trying to do this. Katie and I are always learning in each event how to express this. What you're saying is true, but what this gathering is about is discovering, first of all, who we really are, okay? Now maybe if we knew who we really were as our baseline, okay, and then encountered thoughts, actions,
Desire.
life in its limited form, that we're not denying that that exists. But the question is, are we operating within those situations and those experiences knowing who we are? Or are we operating within those limited situations and conditions not knowing who we are and trying to find ourselves there? Now maybe if we knew in the beginning that we are whole, that we are just awareness with no problems. This is where we're going to start from. And then we're going to consider, after we know who we are, as wholeness and as freedom, we're going to consider the limited situations that we face every day with the realities of the body, the realities of our social life. But are we going out into those experiences and losing ourselves? Not really even losing ourselves because we don't know ourselves.
We're just forgetting that we're consciousness.
Right. We just
our
don't.
baseline, whatever the baseline is.
So what would it be like to encounter your normal life of limited experience with your unlimited realization of who you really are? And again, we want to be still just for a minute to go back into this no problem space. Just pure attention to this moment. Not conceptualized attention, just attention. Just presence. There's presence here. We are present. We're awake. We know this moment. Now, if we need to know about something in this moment, that something doesn't have anything to do with who we are. It is limited. I am not. It is limited. I am not. I am. In other words, I am is walking in the world. I am is always washing the dishes. I am is meeting other I ams. Pure being, pure awareness, experiencing limitation, experiencing conditions, and abiding in wholeness, in no problem. See, the limited situations don't even present a problem to wholeness. They only present a problem to the one who is looking for wholeness and not knowing it, not experiencing it, not living it. That one is out there looking in experiences for wholeness, when wholeness must be established before the activity takes place. And it's so simple.